What's going on, everybody? Welcome to A Millie Mindset. I am your host, Keith. What's up with y'all, man? Somebody tell me what the hell is going on with this show, Temptation Island. Look, I'ma keep it 100 with y'all. This might be the best reality TV show I have ever seen in my life. This is a 10-episode masterpiece on growth, development, and measuring where you are in your life. Top tier Temptation. I'm going to be glazing the show. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to tell you why you wouldn't be able to survive on Temptation Island. So let's tune in. Location is everything. And where are you for all of these Netflix shows? You're in damn near paradise. The conditions of your life are sweet. The weather is amazing. The beach is there. There's wildlife. There's plant life. When you go away, you really do be forgetting a lot of your problems. When you step out the hood, when you step out the towns, when you go and you expand your palette of life, you really begin to feel how minimal, even though they may not be minimal, your troubles are. Completely changes your entire experience. So imagine you've been in a rocky relationship with your significant other. Netflix is like, yo, we're going to put you on a flight for free. You got to go there and just live your life. Once that happens, you can officially start differentiating some of the friction that you have with your significant other. Y'all are on this show because your relationship is failing on one side or the other side. It could be both sides. And that's what you see in the show. These cast are regular people. And the most beautiful thing about this show that I think really makes it stick out in comparison to a lot of things is cast is much older. This is a masterclass of where these people are in their lives. People that are in serious relationships that are just not working out. They're not panning out because of a multitude of things. What makes me know that I know you can't make it? Number one, you get to paradise. All your worries are gone. So you already not really thinking straight. Number two, you telling me I'm with my shorty and they bring out 12 shorties that look like that, yeah, man. And then you got the Terminator walking in with all the Winter Soldiers, all these dudes walking out, six-pack, huge dudes, and they coming out to talk to your girl. People would fail step one. Just the first step is already wraps for you. Your significant other already knows that there's going to be people in this crib that are going to be hunting you. So that's already there. And that's going both ways. An extremely underrated part of the show is people are there and they're not going through this alone. I know for a lot of us in our mid-30s, late 20s, a lot of people don't really have friends our age. You're not really associated with as many people as you would like. You're not as close to your friends of the past. So now you're going through this experience with 3 other people who are locked in with you. They know what you're going through. They're going through the same exact thing, both the happiness and the fun and the newness of the experience, as well as the worries about their significant others and what they may be doing. That camaraderie of going through that with other people, it automatically becomes about you. You know, it becomes about, are you nurturing these relationships with other people? And are you taking it seriously, or are you just your significant other's accessory? It's just you and this experience of temptation. Because anybody can come at you. And it's up to you to decide whether you want to proceed with that or not. Boom. Next up, you get the green light to go on dates with other people and really see where you stack up. And I think that one of the most beautiful things about the show was to see some people was out there and they think that they got game, or they think that they got Mac or Riz or whatever you want to call it, and they do not. I'm just letting you know, there's a lot of us, especially at our older ages, that we think, I don't need to be with my significant other. I got it. And this show shows you, even in a paradise with 12 other people that are beautiful and they want you. At least they have to act like it, but even acting like it is good. They want you and you still can't pull short. My boy, you got to look in the mirror. I have to give major props to the production team, screenwriters of it and everything, because the way that they handled the development of the cast was magnificent. People come and they have a bonfire. And in the bonfire, they're meeting with who I think is one of the greatest hosts ever in television. Mark Wahlberg. Not that Mark Wahlberg, this Mark Wahlberg. And that man had me mind blown the whole time. The way that he was navigating the growth of these adults and having them truly reflect on what it is that they want or they don't want was masterful. I know a lot of them had to look in the mirror and be like, damn, Mark is right. I loved the way they even handled the actual bonfires because, you think about a Netflix show, you think about a reality TV show, and we all lock ourselves into, oh, somebody's having sex, somebody's cheating on you, et cetera, et cetera. And in the show, the way that they handled it was beautiful. Some people needed to see your man is cheating on you. Your girl is cheating on you. Some people needed to see that. Some people just needed to see this person is sad because of your actions. I love that the show wasn't trashy and it wasn't about pleasing the viewer. It was about showing the contestant what they needed to see. A lot of those bonfires, a lot of people are like, oh, that's whack. Nah. When you need a wake-up call, this is the kind of stuff you need to see. And they were very intentional about what they showed the contestants about their significant others. You think you're the catch in the relationship. You think that everything is wrong with your significant other. And so you chilling, you got all these men around you, got all these girls around you, feeling good. What does the show do? They go and they put an alarm in the house. The alarm goes off whenever one of the significant others goes into a private tent where there's no cameras. You're doing whatever you want in that tent. Even if it's not your girl or your guy in the tent, when that light goes off, it's in your mind. Those feelings really start to hit you like, oh, damn, it does bother me that my significant other could be stepping out. It does bother me. So this becomes a real test of your relationship because you don't know what it is. You don't have contact with them. You don't have content. You don't have context of what's going on with them on their side of the crib. Then you come to a bonfire where you get a minute snippet of something that might have happened. And all you have is that little fraction of information to go off of and then know how to maneuver. Could your relationship survive that? Could you allow your significant other to be enthralled in this paradise and have temptation at their feet every single minute for 2 weeks? It wasn't about the significant other. It was about you. That whole show was about you and what you would do in that situation and how you would navigate it. The singles that came into the house. Look, man, if you somebody that's been outside, if you've been dating or been outside or whatever the case may be, you could try to, shoot your shot at a shorty. You could try to shoot your shot at whoever. Once they don't like you, they don't like you. So the singles, they were like, yo, she not really feeling me. She feeling homeboy over there. I'm just going to chill. There was a lot of people in there that they just had a calm little vacation. They was just chilling by the beach, taking a few shots at the main couple. Wasn't hitting. I'm just going to cool it. A lot of the single contestants identified that in themselves. They were like, yo, you know what, man, maybe this isn't for me, or this person is not really at that stage that I need them to be, or I'm not at the stage that I need to be to help myself grow. Not only was the cast grown, the supporting cast was also grown and mature. And then we have what I think is the gold nugget of that show entirely, the host. This man was amazing. He was talking straight wisdom. He was leading people in a conversation where it was like, okay, I hear you talking a lot about this person, but what about you? What about you? He was turning the tables on people and helping them see things that they would have never saw without his assistance. Also, if you watch this show with your significant other, some questions definitely rose in your head. And they should, because the show is about growth. The question is here. Do you think that you and your relationship could have made it through Temptation Island? My money says no. Damn! I will be doing a full analysis of all of the couples on the island. You can click right here to check out that video to see how I think that they made it through, how they grew, and how they were challenged in this experiment. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I love y'all. Peace.